fucking hazy. All right, everybody, welcome back to the High and Hazy podcast. You're here with B-Rad and the Buck.
That's me.
And happy Easter, happy belated Easter, I guess.
Yeah, we're really bad at the holidays. Like, we missed St. Patty's Day completely.
Did we? Yeah. What was, we did Valentine's Day. We got that, Christmas and all that.
I mean, even Christmas was bad because it was like, hey, we dress up for Christmas. All right, back to normal talk.
Yeah, we didn't really prepare.
Yeah, we got to do better for our prep.
Yeah, find out what days are falling on and everything. Find out the holidays.
Got to get old ChatGPT to just map it out for us.
Yeah, we could do that.
Truck, yeah.
Halloween one was pretty good, though.
Yeah?
That was early on, so we were trying to make sure we had stuff to...
Well, I still own the Kabuto cloak, so don't you worry.
Oh, yeah, I still got Jimmy Dugan.
Yeah.
We should probably switch it up, though, if we do it again.
Maybe.
All right. But
I was Spider-Man like 7 years for Halloween. All right?
Oh.
He's really cool.
Yeah, we can get him after that. That's what we're getting next
year.
Oh,
yeah, we got to, just like I got the Christmas sweater, yeah.
I got to get another Christmas sweater. What did I? Oh, I wore my Dolphins pajamas.
Okay. Let's go Dolphins.
But let's stay with the Easter. So we have an Easter video late, but, whatever. It's going to be all right. Did you want to give it a little...
Well, we all know Jesus is the reason for the season. But this is not a Jesus, that's for sure. But I don't know if anybody's ever seen Korean Jesus, but apparently he can fly.
Yeah, he was on Korean Jesus was Jump Street.
Yeah, 21 Jump Street. Yeah. He was ripped, though. This guy's not as ripped.
Well, he might be.
I mean, maybe he's just using all that fat to fly.
I'm blocking you.
Uh-oh.
There we go. We're good there.
There we go.
All right. Here it goes.
Just the production value alone, like, would you not be mad if you were paying your tithes and offerings and this is what's going on behind the scenes?
Oh, that would be... I'd be like, that's perfect. Look at it. Look at it. Like, until the end... When you see, I mean, I figured it was a crane, but like there, you can't even see the strings or nothing.
Yeah, that's just wild. You imagine just driving by and you're not even part of it. Like, there's a guy in the sky.
When they zoom out, that is ridiculous,
right? Imagine you're just in an apartment building somewhere.
Is that Jesus?
Now, how mad are you as the band? Because, like, you're just trying to put some jams on, and everybody's just looking at Jesus flying.
Yeah. I mean, they're there just to make the background. Jesus is the center of attention. They even got all the lights and shit going.
I'm just saying, imagine being that crane guy. Like, you know how slow you probably have to move that thing compared to, like, it being on Wrecking Ball?
Yeah. That is so far.
I'd be so scared to be Jesus.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, they said he walked on water, not anything about flying.
Yeah.
But what an Easter.
Yeah. Wait till you see they redo the crucifixion.
Oh.
Just doing it real. That's crazy. I wonder if that dude knew. Like, you're going to fly.
Oh, they had to have practiced that I don't know how many times. But my question is, like, how much money went into the crane rental?
I don't know.
Like, all that shit would just blow my mind. Like, because that's the thing. I don't know if you've ever been to church. Were you, like, a church-going kid or anything like that?
I went to, like, a vacation Bible school.
Okay. So, like, that's the thing. Like, they're always asking for money.
Yeah.
And it's your Christian duty and stuff. But, like, I know, especially, like, the Catholic ones, and I think, like, the more strict black churches, it's like you pay to be part of the church, and it's like, oh, you need to pay for this, pay for that, and then they still expect tithes and offerings on top of that,
right? Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, like, if I'm shelling out this money and I got crane Jesus instead of a mortgage payment, like, what is going on?
Do you think that was from the church, or do you think it was more like the city?
I think it's more the church.
Really?
Yeah.
I would think it would be more the city because with the crane and everything. I don't know.
I could see them getting, like, all of their passes and stuff for free, but there's no way the city's going to be like, oh, for Jesus' son,
Yeah, I forgot it was a Korean. South Korea it was, right?
Right. I mean, even here, You know, like if they did something like that in Philly, like there's no way the city's paying for it.
I don't know.
The church has way more money than the city.
Well, they don't act like they do.
I know. That's how they're so good at having all that money. Because I don't know how long ago it was, but like I remember a story coming out where they had this whole like nunnery or whatever, and they were using it, but then they were just making money off of a horse farm. Yeah, really? But they got it all tax free because they said it was a nunnery, but they were just breeding and selling horses.
To avoid like all the taxes.
Exactly.
And shit. Yeah.
And they were making so much money. But I mean, I'm all for figuring out a loophole. At what point are we going to stop taxing the people and start taxing the church?
Right. That's what because we were just talking out there how they kill you with everything now. Now
right.
You get a hotel, and then you still got to pay to park.
Yep.
And it's like,
and you have to pay because here's my thing. I look at it as you pay to rent the room. So whatever I'm doing within the room, as long as it doesn't destroy it, like I should be able to keep as many people as I want in said room. Mm-hmm. But now it's like, okay, I got 2 people. Now it's an extra $20 a night. You know what I mean? Like, What are you losing out on by me having an extra person in my room that I have to pay $20 more?
I mean, if they bring their air beds and want to sleep on the floor and pile them in, let them.
Right.
I mean,
if I bring 10 people into a 4-man room, but we make it work, what is it to you? Like, I understand like the free breakfast or whatever, but
that's true. Yeah.
That's on you for not checking. You know what I mean? Like everything else has a key card to get in. Like just put the lunchroom behind a key card. But although I will say, so like the last little adventure I had, we talked about it a little bit with my girl's birthday going up to, the American Dream Mall. Did we talk about the utter fucking greed of some of the people at that breakfast bar?
I don't think so.
So my buddies were already down there. I'm coming down with my girl, and this lady literally has a lunch tray, and she's just muffins, bagels, everything, and then taking it up to the room. But the whole time she's on speakerphone.
Is she getting for the room?
But that much?
Yeah, well, I mean, depending on how many, but still, they should have to come down. You shouldn't have
right
that because it just doesn't look good. Like you're going to get. Like, why do you get 10 muffins?
Like, it doesn't help that you're already like a 400-pound woman stacking all this stuff.
She's carving it up for breakfast. Yeah. So.
But then it's like she goes to get drinks, and it's just you can't get to the machine for the next 10 minutes. You know, because it just or however it makes the noise. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like you got the pancake machine, and the pancake machine takes like let's just say 5 minutes for 2 pancakes, which isn't bad, but like they're little silver dollar pancakes.
Right.
Like how many turns does she get to go before somebody else gets to make a freaking pancake?
Yeah. I never do I always want to do the waffle, but I'm always worried. I was like, I'm not going to mess it up or something.
It's not even messing it up. It's like, who the fuck sneezed on this before I got down here?
Right, yeah. Like somebody else already messed it up. Now I'm trying to make mine on top of their shit.
Right. Like I hate all of that. Because like, here's one for you at work today. Somebody's extremely sick. All right. You know, like still coughing up a lung after everybody just got done being sick. And I look over and she's at the coffee station, coughing with her mouth open over all of the creamers. And it's just kind of like, can we punch these people?
Yeah.
You know, like if everybody else gets sick again and it comes back to this person, can we not charge them with something? Like all my medical bills should go to that person. But I don't know. That's something they need to fix in the working world anyway.
What's that?
I'm sick. Okay, you need to use paid time off to be out of work.
Yeah.
You know? But there's got to be a better way to do it.
Don't you guys have it to where it's easier for people to work from home too?
Yeah, I mean, my job's a little bit different, but like if we're talking about going back to the other, you know what I mean? Yeah. Where you have because like being salary, you have way more leeway. Like there's no doubt about it. Mm-hmm. Because like for the one time that you go to the doctor's office at like 3:00 and you leave early, you also have 18 nights of where you were there, 45 minutes past where you were supposed to be in order to answer this or answer that.
Yeah.
So like it does work itself out one way or the other, but I'm just saying to be like, if you call out, you're going to get fired. And like, I'm sick.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well, that's what I mean. They should be able to work from home then. You know what I mean? Then
Right, but
you don't want everybody else getting sick anyway.
You couldn't do that with like a Walmart job, though.
Oh yeah, or where I'm working.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Why isn't it worked around better? Like in that scenario, because that's the majority of jobs, though, is it not?
Yeah, but they don't make money paying you to stay home.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, not even pay them to stay home. Like, as long as I bring in the doctor's note, you know what I mean?
Let me keep my job, or
right?
Whatever. Yeah, but I guess if you slow down the production, like as a business standpoint, you know what I mean? That's why they just can't be like, oh, do whatever.
I know, but they protect them for all the dumb stuff.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
okay. You can't fire them because they're black and they use the N-word.
That is true.
You know what I mean? Like, they're protected from that.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, here's my thing. Like, I'm not saying that in particular, but why is it okay for one person to do where another person can't? You know what I mean?
Talking
like,
to the wrong person.
In the corporate world, you know? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Because, like, that should be about as black and white as it gets.
Yeah, but nobody's going to say, if the black person said the N-word, nobody's going to go, hey, this guy just called me. You know what I mean? It's different if it's coming from me or you.
Right, but at the same time, if he calls me one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever gone and said anything?
No.
You should try it, see what happens.
But that's why I don't want to get there.
Right.
Well,
see, that's why.
Then but at that point, like, I become the problem. You know what I mean? Like, the way the world works today, I'm the white guy, so I must have started it. Or I instigated it somehow. You know what I mean? Like, I remember being there, and there was that guy who called me a cop.
A cop?
A cop. Like, that was his diss. Like, you acting like a cop, bro. You're not a cop. Like, I'm sorry that I asked you to do your job, and my job is making sure you do your job. You know? Like, I don't get that at all.
I don't get that either. I didn't know somebody called you a cop.
Yeah. Needless to say, he doesn't work there anymore.
No?
He didn't work there much longer after that either.
Would you get him arrested, you cop?
Yeah, you know me.
You fucking narc.
Who's the drug dog?
McGruff.
Yeah, I hang out with that guy. I got an in.
That's the second time I heard him this week. They used to call me that back in school.
Oh, yeah?
For McGraw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I didn't have a lot of nicknames.
The Buck.
No, not even.
Well, you were always called B, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember you introducing me.
Yeah.
Or introducing yourself, and I forget if you said your name or you just call me B.
Yeah, I mean, that's just easier. But that's the whole thing. So, like, going into it, I remember when I started working at Botto's, and I told them that. And they were like, isn't that like a girl thing? Like, it's the first letter of my name. How is that a girl thing? Like, it just sounds girly to me. Like,
like B?
Yeah.
Like, people have called me B before.
Right. It's like, what's girly about it?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I
Coming
know.
from a guy called Alfredo, you know. But it is.
Did you say anything back to him about that?
Well, literally what I just said. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like, your name is Alfredo.
Right. Well, that's the whole thing. Like, the same guy's listening to, like, 5 Seconds to Summer and, like, oh, One Direction's a good band. Like, all right, fucking can't say it. I bet you like boys. We're trying to stay monetized. It's scary.
Let me ask, kind of staying on that subject, the, what's his name? Did you see the Drewski thing?
I did.
I was going to ask you last week, and I forgot
all right, so here's the way I feel about it. I'm not butthurt that he did it. I'm butthurt that it's okay for him to do it.
See, but I think that's because, like, you don't care either.
Right. No,
you know what I mean? As much as
I care for the fact that if I did it in the reverse, it would be wrong.
Right. Well, did you see what Matt Rife said?
No, I didn't.
He came out and said, like, I'm not, like, he wasn't butthurt about it, but keep that same energy when it's reversed.
Right.
Which is what you just said, which I'm fine with that too.
Right, because that's it can be funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It can be comical. Now, I think the world today is way too sensitive for it.
I think we're trying to get back, though.
Right, and I'm all for it.
Right, yeah.
Because, I mean, for what it is, bullying at its core is essentially everybody around you telling you, get your shit together. You know what I mean? Like, everyone is telling you, I understand that it's not so clear-cut in every scenario, but in the base of it, it's, we don't like this about you, change it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, when you took that away, that's when the furries came out, when the pedophiles came out, you know what I mean? Like, where everything really started to get to for lack of a better word, liberal.
Right.
You know? And I'm not trying to be like, oh, we're the right wing over here. And they're,
right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, because I feel like I run pretty even down the middle for certain views.
Yeah, so do I.
You know what I mean? Like, give me a big old gun and let me kill that baby. You know?
Wait, not with the gun,
Not
right?
with the gun, yeah. But that's the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, because that's usually the split. It's like you're either for the guns and against abortion, or for abortion and against guns, and like just do what you want, man.
Yeah.
You know, like as long as you don't hurt anybody
with the gun, yeah, unless they're trying to hurt you.
Well, this is my thing, right? Like we talked about it on the one episode. The guy that was like the door dasher, and the guy was trying to film himself annoying him, and he told him, "Get away from me," 3 separate times, and then he shot him. And then it got deemed self-defense. Like, totally fine by me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You were doing something you weren't supposed to do. You were bothering somebody else, and now you paid the consequences for it.
Yeah.
You know? So why can't more people... Like, I feel like if you just go out and shoot somebody, yeah, take the gun away. You know? I forget what state it is or what country or whatever, but, like, they're talking about if you get convicted of a pedophile crime, like, you get hit with the chemical castration. Yeah. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, totally for that. Yeah. Same thing with the gun. If you get caught in a scenario to where you weren't using it the right way, you're going to take your gun and your dick. You know?
Right. Yeah. I agree. And I think most people would agree. They're just trying to, like, it seems like they try to take guns for dumb shit. That can't be.
Well, that's the thing. Because then we're back to the Asian hate again. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the government's not like, let's take their guns. I feel like the people that don't support the government is like, the government is trying to take our guns.
Right. Yeah, that's what I've always heard too.
You know, and it's gun, like, don't get me wrong. We're in freaking Jersey. We have like some of the strictest laws possible.
Right.
You know, I don't have one. I don't know if you have one.
I don't have one now.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would want one, but for nothing more than home defense and or entertainment.
Right.
You know?
Wait, entertainment.
Yeah, like going to the shooting range, practicing with it. You
and
know
that's
what I mean?
another thing. I think people should have to do that. You should have to know how to shoot the gun.
Well, that was the whole thing. That used to be a part of school.
Right, yeah.
You know, like you would go to a shooting range at your school and learn how to respect your gun and take it apart, put it back together. Like, I'm all for that. You know what I mean? But, like, the leaving the house with it, probably not going to happen.
No.
You know what I mean? What do I, other than going to the range, what do I need it for?
Yeah.
Like, if I get pulled over with it and it's like, oh, you left a bullet in it, like, all right, extra years of jail. Like, I don't have time for any of that.
Yeah, I would, that's what I'd be scared to take it anywhere. I'd be scared to go to the range.
Yeah, like, I literally just want it at my house for self-defense.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't want all the crazy attachments. I don't, like, give me the, like, under the barrel laser. So if I turn it on and I point it at somebody, I have a general idea of where I'm going to hit them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, I have terrible accuracy. I have terrible eyesight. So, like, if you're breaking in the middle of the night, I'm throwing glasses on that are probably covered in crap because all I do is sleep in them. You know what I mean? So I just need to make sure I'm hitting you and I'm not blowing your brains out. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you that shot to the shoulder to get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah. Or, well, it depends if they have a gun, too.
Oh, I mean, if you have a gun, too, then you're done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but then because it's New Jersey, I'd be done, too.
Yeah, see, that's, I don't know. They got to fix that.
Yeah.
There's got to be a.
So for like all of America, I like the castle law. And we just happen to be one of the few states that don't have it.
Oh, yeah.
So like castle law, essentially, like you're on my property, I decide what happens to you. Yeah. And I'm all for that. Because what do you do? Like, if I didn't invite you, what are you doing on my property to begin with?
Especially breaking in.
Right.
Because even then, I don't know exactly what the Jersey laws are, but I know it's not somebody breaks in and you can kill them.
Oh, no.
I mean? It's not.
So the whole thing is you have to, number one, have a basement. All right? You have to.
I'm already out.
Right. You have to then be in fear for your life, trapped in the basement with no other way to leave.
I was fearing for my life. That should be good enough.
Right, but not
you know what I mean?
Jersey,
Shouldn't that be? I don't know. And I feel like most people we would have that conversation with would agree.
Oh, for sure.
Then why is it not like that?
I don't know like where the money goes, but just follow the money because that's all it is. Because I don't know if it's a defense lawyer thing. I don't know if it's an attorney thing. I don't know if it's just a oh, like, you know, somebody died and now we get to charge you money for it thing.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, war is no different. Like, if you win, you won, and then you make everybody pay. You know? Because, like, isn't Germany still trying to pay off World War II debts?
I have no clue.
Like, they just asked so much. You know what I mean? So, like, I know we just signed that ceasefire with Iran. Yeah. But then I heard that, what is it, Russia and somebody else, it might be China, are trying to get into talks with them, and now they're talking about nukes. China. Like, what? Why? What do you gain by dropping nukes? Because, like, if you drop nukes over here, you'd totally ruin the land.
Yeah.
You know? And, like, for this being supposedly the best land that you can have, and you have the most people that you can have, wouldn't you want to, like, just start shipping all the people you don't want over there, over here? Or am I being too practical about it?
Probably too practical.
Okay. I mean, it's no different than Australia, right? Had a bunch of criminals here, didn't want them here, ship them to Australia.
Yeah.
But, like, think about it. If you didn't nuke, you went to war and you won, and you cleared us out completely. All right, just take half of India and send it over here, and you're good. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you, like, some of your smog goes away, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But you're talking about nukes. Like, how do you expect to live with just that side of the world running?
I don't know.
Like, how are you sourcing your food? We're back to 3D printed chicken over here. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. So, like, yeah, let's go down there. The U.S. has all this shitty food. We're, like, the only country that, not the only country, but, like, as far as, like, all the bans and stuff, like, it's other countries that ban the shit, except now with RFK, they started banning stuff.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of or tried any of the no-dye, like, Cheetos or anything like that?
No. Is it bad?
No, it tastes the same.
Okay.
Because I didn't know forever that
they just dye the powder?
Putting color in it, everything. I was like, oh, fruit punch can be clear? Like, that's what Ghost is. Like, that's why they call it Ghost, because it's clear. So
is that why?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you make the cans clear, though?
I mean, they got to have, like, some kind of selling point for it, like ads on it or whatever. Not ads, but, like, to make it, you see Ghost. You know what I mean?
Right, I get you. But, I mean, just, like, what is it? Monster did it. Monster Hydration.
Yeah, but then that was plastic, too.
It's all the same shit.
No, you can't have the plastic, man. They're in your testicles.
Oh, well,
you got a whole credit card's worth.
I'm not using them. You know?
Yeah, you're probably happy. You're like, oh, yeah. My shit don't work.
Right.
But
just been blasting them.
So we did go off for a little bit. The only thing, I was back to the Drewski thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is her husband was assassinated and everybody's seen it.
Well, I mean, even before that, the NASCAR one.
What was the NASCAR?
He dressed up like a hillbilly.
Yeah, well, I didn't care about that either. And nobody made a big,
like, that's not the problem.
Yeah,
the problem is it's the one-way road. Yeah. It's okay for one and not for the other.
Yeah,
you know, like, so, you know, back to, we were talking about it off air, but, like, the teachers that molest their high school students.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if it was a hot teacher, you're like, heck yeah.
If it's a boy.
Right. You know, if it's a dude with any kind of girl, like, you're automatically a creep.
Yeah.
But then if it's, like, even worse, like a picture we saw earlier, like, it's an ugly lady, like, arrest them both.
Yeah.
You know? But it's just, like, it needs to be the same across the board. Like, no matter what, it's sick. You know?
But I think it is. It's just our feeling. Like, I remember being 16 and having, like, a hot teacher and being...
See, I never had hot teachers.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So it doesn't work for me. Like, I don't get that. And just be like, ugh, God.
Well, I mean, you see the pictures of the teachers and be like, oh, shit.
Yeah, right, but, I mean, it's the same thing. Like, I don't know. It's weird in my head. Like,
it's definitely weird. It's not normal.
Like, the police officer lady that was banging everybody in the precinct and the husband didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Like, but you know that she's banging everybody else. Are you banging her?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if this teacher's willing to fuck me, who else is she fucking? You know what I mean? Like, and then 9 times out of 10, they have a husband at home. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, now you're getting involved in all this extra stuff. Like, I can't separate that from the person, from the act.
At like 17? You'd be like, oh, she's got a husband. Like me, I'd be like, I don't care.
I don't know. It's all weird. I grew up weird.
Yeah, I guess. But.
Sex is bad. Okay. I don't know. It's one of those ones like the pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that's the thing. Like you imagine giving it to the teacher and it wasn't what she thought. So now you're just failing the class.
It shouldn't be though. You know what I mean? Like you're 17, more than likely it's your first time. And she's, like you said, if she's married, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like she's definitely.
I don't know. It's just the whole scenario sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of it. Because, like, even if you were to bring it to a different scenario, like, all right, your boy Louis C.K.
Uh-huh.
All right? Like, we all know what he got canceled for. But if some chick was, like, flicking the bean and looking at a dude, like, who's going to be like, she needs to be canceled?
No.
Yeah,
I don't. Louis asked, and he only did it in front of people that said yes.
Well, I mean,
it's a kink. It's whatever. It's out there.
But that's the thing. I don't understand the people that say yes and then complain about it later.
Oh, did they say yes and complain?
Well, isn't that how it all happened?
Oh, I thought it was somebody like just rumors. Like he asked me. I said no, but like, I mean, that's probably.
But I'm just saying. So like, if you take a more unattractive person in that same vein, so like, terrible call out, but like, let's just say Melissa McCarthy. Like she's rich enough, she's got enough pull. Like I feel like you could almost put their fame close to the same level. But like if I was, called in to do some voice work or something like that, and she was like, "Can I flick my bean in front of you?" I'd be like, "Fuck no."
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
that's what I mean. Like, and then she's like, "Okay, no."
Right. But like, who the hell's like, yes? Yeah.
It's a guy to a girl.
But still, I don't understand it.
You should understand that at least because he's a more
right. But I'm saying, like, if you say no, what has happened in your life beforehand that you're actually worried about him hurting you?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you say no, what is the consequence that you're already scared? It doesn't matter who to who. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it could be, Michael Clay Duncan in a room being like, I want to touch it. And like, no, Michael Clay Duncan, you can't touch it.
And you're going to be scared.
No, I mean,
is it Clark Duncan?
I don't know.
Clay doesn't seem like it fit. Did you say Clay?
Yeah, Clay sounds better.
Maybe, but I mean,
he's dead either way.
Yeah, so it would be no problem. You wouldn't be scared at all.
Because who was it? It was Terry Crews came out and said that somebody like grabbed his dick.
Right, and everybody made fun of him for it.
Right, but I'd be like, my first reaction to that is anger.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so I don't understand where the fear is coming from.
You might not be ready for it. You might not know how you react.
I feel like my first reaction would be anger. There's never been a scenario that I can remember where the instantaneous onset is, I better do whatever this person says.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? And especially like they don't have anything. They're just trying to do something to me, or like, oh, there's a possible job in the future. Like, no. Because it's one of two things. It's either hell no and I'm getting out of here, or it's I guess I'm a whore for this thing that I'm about to do.
Like a Weinstein kind of thing?
Right. Because that's the whole thing. It's like, all right, you're worried about your job. Well, if you said okay because you were worried about your job and he was using his so-called power, why would you want to keep the job anyway?
Makes a lot of money.
Right, but that's the scenario. So what are you complaining with?
Well, they didn't at first. I don't know how that even started.
But that's the thing. Like, think of it this way, right? You have your everyday girl doing OnlyFans, and then you have not so average girl doing OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Like, you have the ones that make millions of dollars, and ones where it's just kind of like, all my family saw me naked, and I made like $20. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You were both willing to do the same thing. Like, there's no difference in what you're doing.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Like, why would you be okay with that knowing that you're not guaranteed the money? So, in the same scenario, he's about to pull it out, rubbing one out in front of you. You don't even have the guarantee of another paid job. How could you be scared enough to be like, my job isn't worth this?
Well, like like you talking about like the Weinstein thing?
Any of it.
Because they would get parts, I heard.
Right, but
allegedly
again, how is that not just a business transaction?
compared to OnlyFans?
Well, just any of it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how is it? Because here's my thing, right? We're going to get dark with it. All right? You want to talk about unconsensual sex, whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But there's a big difference between I told him no, but I'm the one that slipped my skirt off. You know what I mean? And I adamantly told him no. He ripped all my clothes off and did stuff to me. You know
right.
I mean?
Yeah, but there's also I only did it because that's the only way I can get the job, or I get blackballed from Hollywood.
Right. So at that point, it's a business transaction. You wanted the job.
She shouldn't have to do that.
I'm not saying that she should have to, right?
But it shouldn't be the end all. She should be able to go in there, like do a tape or audition, whatever it is, and be like, she's the best for the job, as opposed to you touch my willy and you can get the job.
Get what you're saying, but at the same time, you look at like these girls that work at casinos. Mm-hmm. All right, they had to work around the law, so technically they're performers. So the second that they don't fit into the age range, the look, the height, whatever, they can can them. You know what I mean? So you know that going into it. Like you can even throw like the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders in there. Like you have to look a certain way to be a cheerleader.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even the legacy ones, they don't call back if they look a bad way. You know what I mean? So like you know what you're signing up for.
Right.
All right? So you have the choice. Do you want the part, but you have to do stuff to the guy, or do you just not want the part?
That shouldn't be how it is, though.
But it's that kind of gig. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you were in a band, right? And it was like, look, you're both about the same. The tiebreaker is going to be, you know, who can bring me back a pizza the fastest. You know what I mean? I know it's not comparable.
It's not even close.
But it's not comparable on that level, but
right.
It's the same idea. It's just you're going to do this for me and. So if you want the exuberant amount of money that comes from working for this company to be a part in this role versus going out for a different role for a different company that pays less, that's part of the job.
I disagree.
I mean, you can disagree all you want. It's
like,
fine, but I'm not saying that it's fair.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still, and it's like a power thing too. You know what I mean? Like,
but it's only a power thing because they're the ones giving them the power. If every woman that he ever propositioned said no, he'd eventually run out of women.
Right.
So then there'd be no women in his industry whatsoever willing to work with him. He goes bankrupt. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only reason that it happened for so long is because they were willing to do it for something.
Right.
So
I understand that. It's just, it shouldn't be done that way.
But, okay. Say you're not married. You live in the bachelor life. Mm-hmm. All right? You don't have a job at McDonald's, but you know the girl behind the counter at McDonald's. All right? She kind of likes you. You don't really like her, but she asks you to take her out on a date. Right? Not to go out, but just out on a date. You go out on the date with her. She says if you do her that night, she'll hook you up with sandwiches. I mean, it's the same transaction.
Yeah, and I would say, no, I don't want sandwiches.
Right, because so then you don't want the part. Like, you don't want to deal with it.
I understand what you're saying, and I understand where you come from, but they should be able to get the job without that.
Again, like, you're talking to the guy who picks, like, that is his job, is picking who gets the job.
Right. And he should pick them off of their talent, not the talents they do to him.
Right, but again, it's not fair. It's not right. It's just what the industry is. So I'm just saying I don't understand how you can agree to something and then it turns into something else. Or it's like, all right, you'll do this for X amount of money. Like, you're just an OnlyFans model. You're just a porn star. You know what I mean? Like, it's so commonplace anymore. But because you've never been in a nude photo shoot before this, but he made you take your tits out for this movie. You know what I mean? Like, is that not just the same thing in a different way?
Right.
You know what I mean?
In a movie is different. Like an OnlyFans, you could do that by yourself at your house as opposed to doing it on TV or in front of him.
Right. But that's the thing. Like, what is more messed up? taking the 35-year-old actress and being like, if you touch it, you got the role, or convincing the 18-year-old girl to take her top off for the world to see?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's all just how much of a whore for money are you?
Yeah.
And I feel like if you decide to do something for the money, then you don't get to complain about it later.
I mean,
it's like I said, we were getting dark with it, but that's the whole thing. Like, if you start your job and you don't like how it is, no matter what happened, you worked on it a little bit. There's nothing you can do to take that back, but you agreed to do it for the time. So there's nothing you can do about the time you already spent doing it. So same thing. If you agreed to touch it when you had the option to say no, nothing happened to you that you didn't ask for.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know.
Like I said, there's a big difference between, well, I said yes one time and then after it was in, it was no. Yeah.
Is that one of the things that's...
I'm sure it's one of the stories somewhere. Not them specifically, but like that is like the perpetual story of, you know what I mean? If she said yes all night and then she woke up and regretted it, you know what I mean? Like, it's such a fine line.
Yeah.
And
well, see, and that's another thing too. I think like false accusations.
Jail. Yeah. You should be prosecuted in reverse from that person. Whatever crime that you
whatever sentence.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever crime you accused that person of, whatever the sentence would have been, should now be your sentence.
Right. I agree with that too.
Yeah, it stops all the crying wolf. Because here's my thing. Like, if something really did happen to you, how not credible is your story now? Because, you know, the last 3 that came through this court were all crying wolf.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, how is that not taking the power and giving it back to those same exact people? You know, if that's how you're really looking at it. Because if anything, like, you're facilitating the storyline that it's still going on, which then makes people think that they can get away with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people wouldn't look at it like that, but like you're making your nightmare a reality because you're trying to scam people for money.
You ready for a dab, friend?
I sure am. So, well, we'll change it up.
I just wanted to get
we'll get a light
about Drewski for a little bit.
My bad. Here in the High and Hazy podcast, we talk about the real topics.
Yeah. So I started using ChatGPT to write did you hear it?
I did, but it sounded...
Fuck? It went away.
Yeah, it did. All right, ChatGPT to write
our like descriptions and shit for instead of me doing it.
Right.
So I feed it the transcript and then I tell it to come up with a paragraph or whatever, 2 paragraphs, and it always does the one where it says they start off with this and then they go off on a tangent. I was like, man, they must really be reading this transcript because
right, it's all tangents.
I wonder what it's going to say for this one.
Yeah, right.
I thought they were talking about something about Drewski, and then they went into
the boys got to this episode.
Yeah. I wonder if I should edit that word out.
Probably. My bad. I'm sorry, people. So if you're going through and you're going to edit it anyway, couldn't fucking say but
yeah. What if I decided not to and now I have to?
Now you do.
And now all you did was just make more.
Yeah, right.
Here's another word.
Whoops.
I hope I still have the beep in there.
Beep.
Oh, is it on here? The song? I made a AI generated song for the outro as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
You heard the whole...
I did.
Yeah.
I heard the emo one and then the like 90s hip hop guy. I should probably download that thing so we can do 4 songs.
That's the sound of dab time.
It was the sound of dabbing. I don't know. I heard some kind of cover of that song the other day.
Monster Mash? Is that what that was?
No, the Sound of Silence.
Oh. You sounded like you did the Monster Mash.
It was a mash. That's fun. Have you ever gotten to like the full breakdown of that song?
Monster Mash?
Yeah. So it's a song about monsters doing the Monster Mash, but there should be a precursor song that
there's something in there.
is the Monster Mash.
Is that all, or do we have enough for... No, that's all. I'll clean him out. Can you say that again?
All right, so the Monster Mash is a song about the monsters getting together to party and do the Monster Mash. So why isn't there a song about how to do the Monster Mash? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's electric.
Right.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
That'd be another good wedding song.
What?
The Monster Mash.
Would it really?
If you were doing if they...
Oh, yeah. Because that's the thing. I don't know what the Monster Mash is.
Right, that's what I mean.
Maybe we got to come up with the song. Then you got a Halloween song, which means it comes around every year, but just for like 2 days.
Yeah. Well, there's people who get married like on Halloween and stuff.
I'd
Not
be
Halloween,
one of those
but,
people.
Like, yeah.
No, I'm all for it.
Or like do a Halloween themed.
Yeah.
Then you could do the Monster Mash.
Spooky scaries, man.
Was there a video for that?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Like, that's old as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
Wasn't that in a movie?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I just know that as an old song.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
But it's not as old as couldn't be in a movie, though. Like, Monster Mash isn't that old, is it?
Right, but like, what's it going to be in, like, The Return of Frankenstein? And weren't those a little bit more on the serious side?
No, like a music video for it.
Oh, I don't think so. Because that was the fun thing for MTV. Like, the first ever video played on it was Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. And then the last ever transmission they put out, like, they ended on the same one. Like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. When did the Monster Mash come out?
He did the Monster Mash.
Well, did you see the new Mario?
I did not go to see it. I think I wait for theaters. I never even played Galaxy.
Okay.
And I'm sure like it doesn't, you don't have to. But,
right. I heard it was just a Michael Bay film for kids.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's just explosion after explosion with no real storyline.
Oh, okay.
But I saw Scalpers, 1962. So
1962.
I could have swore it was going to be older than that. It had like a 50s vibe to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they like I said, they said it was good for like the kids for like the short attention span to kind of bounce back and forth. But, like as a storyline, there was nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Although I'm pretty pissed that they're scalping the shit out of those popcorn buckets.
I know. I hate that. That's with like everything. I'm dying over here, by the way.
Are you? Oh, I'm all right. The Yoshi popcorn buckets were like $50 to begin with, and then I saw a picture of a guy who had his like little hatchback filled to the brim, other than the driver's seat, with them. And it's just like, you're gonna try to sell these for $200 a piece, and you're probably gonna sell most of them.
Yeah.
Like, that's some horseshit.
It really is. That's with everything. Like, you always can't get like the new console because they put it out for like most of the time it's around the 500 mark, which is normal now.
Yeah.
And then it's always like, oh, if you want to get it today, you can get it for $800 or $900. And it's like everybody buys it just to resell it.
Well, like for the 5, it was impossible to get the 5 for a while. And like they were going for like $1,200.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you saw plenty of hood videos where they walk around with a box and like get the people to steal from them. Yeah. But like having one now, way different than during that time.
Right.
Because during that time you had what, 4 or 5 games you could play? You know what I mean? Like, the system's not updated completely. Like, there's not enough user interface going on that like it is what you want it to be. Like, games are glitching, saves aren't happening, and it's just kind of
like... was that bad when it came out?
Certain games always glitch and shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not the console itself. Sometimes, because I know like Assassin's Creed has the worst.
Yeah. Did they do the thing too to where you could, your old games, they could upgrade to the PS5?
Yeah, but that's the thing. When they know like the 5 is coming out, they'll start selling them together. So it'll be like, if you buy the 4 now, we'll give you the 5 when you switch over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not too bad, because then at least, you know, you don't get a game, but the game you're currently playing is updated.
Yeah, but like Call of Duty is usually stingy like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, okay, we see that you have the 4 version. Would you like to buy the 5 upgrade for $20?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, would you like to buy the Game of the Year edition also for $20? Like, that's the other thing. Like, they got to get that together a little bit better.
What's
like, the additives to the game Like, first and foremost, post one version of the game, have me go in and then let me choose from the selection. I feel like that's the smarter option.
What do you mean?
All right, so
with
like
the download stuff?
Yeah, so it's coming and going. Diablo is a great example.
Right. Yeah.
So like you have Diablo 4. Mm-hmm. You have Diablo 4 Digital Deluxe. Diablo 4 Digital Deluxe Supreme. You know, Diablo 4 Digital Deluxe Mega Master Mix.
Yeah,
you know
and you got the one with 2 and 1 and 3.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went in that order, but
it's just kind of like if you had the Diablo 4 logo and I click on it and it's like, what would you like to look at? And then it was like a drop down screen or something. I feel like that would be smoother. Because like I can't tell you how many times it'll be like, all right, you have everything from this edition, but you bought the next upgrade. It'll just say like purchase unavailable.
Yeah.
And it's like, just tell me that I own the game, but it's showing me that I own the game on a different one, and it can't show me that I own all the games because it glitched somewhere in the Matrix, and it's just kind of like, you could make this so much better.
Yeah. Like even Call of Duty now with everything's bundled. Like I started playing Blackout, the Warzone version, and that's in there. The Resurgence one's in there, and the regular Call of Duty's in there.
Right.
All in the same one game.
And I don't like that either.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because
I didn't like that
now I'm booting up one game, but it's like, are you trying to play this? Like, no, I want to play this one. Okay, now loading this one.
Yeah,
I just loaded the game.
Yeah, I think they let you separate your downloads now too.
Okay.
So I don't have to have Call of Duty if I just want to play Blackout or vice versa.
Gotcha. Because I know like when Warzone 2 dropped for the first time and they started doing that shit, I was still playing the, what was that, the Cold War one?
Yeah.
But it was the new Modern Warfare had come out. So it was like every time I wanted to play Black Ops, I had to load it to then select it and then load it again.
Are you talking about like the Blackout one?
No, just like the like if I wanted to play the regular game, like I would click the Call of Duty button, but then it would bring me to a separate loading screen, and then it would be like, do you want to play Warzone or do you want to play like Vanguard? Do you want to play 80s or whatever? And it's like, all right, I want to play this one, and it's like, are you sure? Yeah. And it's like, okay, now loading that one. Like, why couldn't I just be like, I'm never going to play Vanguard again. I'm not going to play Warzone. Like, just give me the button to play the game I want and let's go right into it. Why did we add an extra 3 minutes of nonsense?
And then you know what happens after that?
It crashes.
No, it goes, oh, we updated. You must restart.
Yeah.
And then it restarts and then it goes all the way back again.
Do you get updates for your controllers?
They do have them, yeah. I don't know if it does it automatic. I think it's like when you plug it in.
It never takes that long, but it is the biggest inconvenience.
Do you have to plug yours in too?
Yes. But it's like one of those ones where it's like, oh, we're updating your controller just out of nowhere. Like I've been in the middle of a movie before and it's just like new upgrade for your controller. Like, all right, that's cool. Go to turn it on. It's like, oh, it's got a freaking upgrade to do anything. So like the movie's still going, but the shit's in the middle of the screen. Speaking of movies, there we go. I saw Strangers Chapter 3.
Oh, really?
Big letdown.
Really? I didn't. I think they should have stopped at 1. Like the 1 was.
See, I liked 2.
2 was kind of like in a trailer park kind of thing.
No, so I think you get them mixed up.
I think
because there's 3 different ones.
All right, hold on. You can keep talking. I got to get another water.
All right, he's choking everybody. But there's 3 different strangers. So like you have the original one that came out, and I think that might be Liv Tyler. Or it looks something like her. Mm-hmm. But you know, it's just the 2, like the couple in the cabin. Right. They went up for the anniversary weekend or whatever. I think he was going to like ask her to marry him.
Yeah, and they came back from a wedding, right?
Something like that. And like they get attacked. That's one of them.
That's my favorite one.
So then there was one after that, The Strangers They Pray at Night, which was the trailer park one, where that was a little bit closer to the story, where it was like the grandparents own the cabin area or whatever. But because I think we talked about it before, where it's all based on a true thing, but it's like nothing like they're talking about. Yeah. But then you have The Strangers. There was Chapter 1, 2, and 3.
Oh.
So the first one is this couple going to a cabin, like the first movie, really. and they get attacked. And the whole thing is she survives, he doesn't. So then the second one picks up to where it's like she's still in the town. You find out that these people are townies and you don't know where they're coming from. So while she's in the hospital, she gets attacked and then has to escape that way. Tries to ask a couple different people for help. And it's like the ones that did try to help her die, and the ones that she did ask for help end up being bad people. You know what I mean? And then it kind of like ends in a, oh shit. You know what I mean? I can't believe that happened, with a little bit of a flashback. So then the third one picks up right from there.
That's the one you've seen, right?
Yeah. And just like, I get the idea, but I was so detached from the whole movie, it all meant nothing.
Really?
It becomes a game between the girl and the main guy.
So is it still the same girl through all?
Like, are you talking about the first two movies?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about like all the chapters?
All the chapters.
So the chapters, it's the same girl all the way through. So
all right. So there's Strangers, which is the one I said I liked, and then chapter 1 is kind of the same thing, but
so They Pray at Night is the one in the middle.
The one in
and then chapter 1 is also like a setup, like it's a couple.
It's like set up like the very first one.
Right. They're staying at this cabin or whatever. There's a knock at the door and they're like, oh. And then they have to like, instead of them trying to escape, they more try to barricade themselves in. But it's like these people know the cabin. They've done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that one was kind of like more daytime stuff. Like it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Where the other one was all at nighttime.
Mm-hmm. But you were saying the third one, it was like kind of like a game?
They made it like a love story, but they were both so far gone that it was like, it almost felt like they were trying to relate to Joker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because the whole, like, I guess spoiler alert, because you don't really give a shit, do you?
I mean, I'll probably watch it, but I don't care if I know.
Well, all right. So it becomes a contest of who can take more from the other person.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant by a game?
Right.
Okay.
But like the whole thing is like they put like such a sexual tension between the girl and the guy.
Oh, really?
Right. It was gross. Like in the sense of like, I feel like they were trying to give you the idea she's got Stockholm syndrome, but it didn't land.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is, like, once they reveal who the guy is, they really play more into the mask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think they're all... What did you... is that in theaters, or...?
I watched it on Amazon Prime. I rented it.
Oh, okay. Because I think it's like an HBO thing. I think I've seen them all up there.
Okay. Because, we were just looking through, and I was like, I don't even know what's out. But it's cheaper to rent it from Prime than go to the movies.
Yeah. Do you guys get Prime too?
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't pay for the no ad one, right?
No. I wish I did, but no.
And they gave you videos. We talked about this on here too, but I hate the fact that they did that.
Well, that was the whole reason for Invincible season 4, I think it was.
Yeah.
They stopped it halfway through and like did the half season so that way they can put the ads in
on it.
Yeah.
And you're not going to watch it. I think we're saying the same exact things we
Right.
said last time, but
well, so I'll go into Invincible a little bit. I know you don't do the whole comic book thing, but it's gone too far.
Has it?
It's
wait, I'm thinking The Boys.
I mean,
I've heard that was going pretty far too.
Yeah, that one is definitely in left field, like the tentacle monster deal. I don't understand. Although I'm hating that fucking one guy more and more every time. No, so Gen V, the academy or whatever they go to is like Godolkin Academy.
Yeah, I probably won't know. I just know like the main guy.
Okay, well,
I know she watches it, but I don't really go out there.
This guy's also in the Wicked movies, which I don't know if that just makes me hate him more or whatever. Like, I haven't watched them, but like she's had them on many times when I've come home, and like I'm just so over that shit.
I didn't know she was in the Wicked. The new like Ariana Grande.
Yeah, she's got both of them, and it's cool.
It don't sound too cool.
Yeah. Well, they even took out Hello Kitty Land to put that in freaking Universal, man.
Hello Kitty Land's gone.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't know it was that deep.
Yeah. How could you? Now,
I forgot the dab hits late.
yeah, right. But yeah, no, I don't. It's this guy. So like the whole setup is he was supposed to be the savior for this second season of Gen V, and then they revive him, and it's like this short, ripped ginger dude, and you're just like, I feel like I could kick you through a goalpost. Oh, that's the other thing. So have you seen the SpongeBob play?
No.
No? You haven't seen anything on that?
No.
What, you live under a rock?
Yeah, just like SpongeBob.
But that's Patrick.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah. But no, he was also SpongeBob in the SpongeBob play.
Oh.
Like, I guess the movie one they did or something like that. But I can't stand the guy. I don't know what it is. It's like a Bateman thing. He rubs me all the wrong ways.
Yeah, there's that. I don't think I talked about it, but we started watching the DTF St. Louis.
Okay. Down to fuck St. Louis.
Yeah, that's what it's about, an app, but
oh, is it really?
Yeah,
I thought it was like a Chicago Fire type thing. It was just
no, it's like a
okay
an app in the
whoops. I'm
show.
over here like 911. What's your emergency?
What did you? Yeah, like they would use DTF and be like, no, nobody will think that.
Yeah.
This is Department the Fire.
All of a sudden, I'm on Love Island over here.
Yeah, but they have like, so the Bateman is like the main character, and then the other guy is the guy from Stranger Things. What's his name?
Hopper.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's like he plays like a Will Ferrell character in it. He's actually really good as like a comedic actor.
Did you see that Violent Night?
No, I didn't watch
I didn't watch that either.
Oh. I think they made 2, didn't they?
I think so, but I need somebody to like be like, it's okay to watch it.
Oh, Jaden liked it. I know he went to the theater to see
Oh,
it.
did he? Because I don't really care for him, but I think that's because I didn't like him in
Stranger Things?
Yeah, Dave Harbor, I think it is.
Yeah.
Because I saw a clip from his Hellboy, and I was like, oh, number one, I can't even tell it's him, and like he's doing a good job. So like I'm thinking about giving it more of a chance.
Yeah.
But it was just one of those ones. I think I just really didn't like him in Thunderbolts either. I don't think I like him as the Russian guy.
What's Thunderbolts?
It's a Marvel thing.
Oh.
But he's like Black Widow's dad or something, and he's got like Captain America powers, but like the watered down Russian version. So
You said you didn't like him in that?
right.
Oh. Yeah, but he was good. Like I didn't see him as a comedian because I only seen him in Stranger Things, and he was always like he was always angry in that scene.
Right. Well, that's the whole thing. I have a feeling like Violent Night sounds enough like a funny. Oh, it's like a B.
Yeah.
It just comes and goes every now and again. But you know what I mean? Like I can see them putting the comedy into that.
Yeah.
But I think that's another thing I don't like about him in both Stranger Things and Thunderbolts is I feel like his fighting is over dramatic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, which then puts me in a bad spot for old Violent Night. You know what I mean? Because like there's a difference between watching some John Wick. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, when they're trying to showcase a certain thing, it gets old. Because I know we talked about it, at least on the old podcast, but like the fucking dog scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, it was cool the first time, 15 into it, like, it's cool. You know what I mean? But like when they're really trying to show them doing like arm breaks and shit, or like arm bars and doing some groundwork, it's like, okay, when you're fighting 15 people, this really doesn't fly.
I know, yeah. I think Ronda Rousey did one in one of the, what are those?
Fast and Furious?
No, what's the Expendables? I think.
Oh, okay.
Or no, Randy Couture did it.
Randy Couture. Oh.
But it's like, it's just a weird thing to see. It's like you guys threw that in there just to be like, hey,
Right.
we watch MMA too.
Like one-on-one, throwing it in a fight, like, okay, that's something.
Yeah.
But like, you're not going to sit there while the guy taps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
While 10 other guys are standing over top of you, waiting for you to make your next move. Like, they're kicking your face in.
So I never watched the John Wick, but how are like the fighting scenes in it? Because there's some movies where they switch camera angles too fast.
Some of them are bad.
Really?
Some of them aren't as bad. I feel like as they went on, they got better. But I forget which one it is. I'm pretty sure there's one where it's almost like the Will Smith and Bad Boys kind of thing, where it's like the perspective is looking at him while he's going around, and like I hate that.
Sometimes it's alright. I think they did it a lot in like the Doom to make it look like Doom, but sometimes it's alright.
I don't know, like small pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but like for a world built strictly on fighting, like the story was good. Yeah. So I'll give them that.
But like, I just want to see like, give me a little bit of some choreographed fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't make it look like, because I hate when you're watching a fight and you see the one guy just waiting.
Exactly.
Like with a sword in his hand, he's like, all right, he's my turn. And then he just like lifts up and tries to hit him. And then it's like, you had all that time. And it's just, if they choreograph it better, like it wouldn't be.
Right.
You wouldn't notice those guys just standing around.
Well, that's the thing. Like, get him thrown into the wall, and by the time he's finally out of the wall, the other guy got flipped somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, don't
back
make
to
it
beating you up.
Right. Like, don't give him so many that aren't going to keep coming after him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because like Jackie Chan, I feel like is the king of that.
Right. Yeah.
You know, because like even if two of them are attacking him at the same time, he's doing a split through a ladder, and you know what I mean. And like, and that. Just you don't see that anymore.
No, like I used to like watching the at the end when they would put when he
didn't the bloopers and stuff. Yeah, that was always the best part of the movie.
Yeah,
you know, but
that's why they could leave the camera on him too, because he did his own shit, so they didn't have to switch a bunch of camera angles.
Well, that goes back to our earlier conversation. They should hire him for the talent.
Right. He probably wouldn't have to touch any PPs.
Yeah,
He'd be like, nobody else is doing that shit. They're all getting a stunt man.
Yahoo!
Oh, we can't play that.
Oh, no?
Because it has that song. Remember I told you so
yeah,
the last,
that's right.
We didn't mention that either. The if you listen to it.
Old Knife Grandpa.
Yeah, what was it, AC/DC?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
We had to have it muted so we didn't get in trouble.
Yeah. Damn you, FCC.
I think AC/DC made enough money.
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean? It's not like we're getting the money.
Yeah. If you guys want to start paying us, my Venmo is... I don't know. I don't have any of those. Do you have any of those?
Venmo or anything like that?
Cash App? I don't have any of that.
I have Venmo. It's nice to have.
It scares me.
Why?
I don't want my money anywhere but the bank.
That's probably scarier.
Probably.
Should be in a shoebox under your bed.
I'm going to light it on fire to keep me warm.
Yeah. It just, it's more convenient to pay stuff.
I get you, but don't they take like every transaction a little off the top?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Because
if
like,
you,
I feel
like when I put it back into my account, you can do it like, oh, you can have it today for a fee of like $2.50 or something like that.
Okay. Because I'm worried about like when we were given plasma. You remember that card?
Yeah.
Where it was like, hey, you want to spend your money? Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about doing it again, but I don't want to.
There might be. You would have to do the interview and all that shit again.
Oh, hell no. They're going to try to stick a finger in my butt.
I remember the day we did that. Like, I was out there, and Jessie was doing it, too. I think she went a week before we did.
Yeah.
And she came out, like, after me because I got there earlier. And she was like, where's Buck at? And I was like, I don't know. He's been gone for a long time.
They were interrogating me.
Didn't you say you got, like, nervous while you were in there or something?
Oh, yeah. It was just, like, freaking me the fuck out. Like, why do we do it? Yeah.
I didn't, like...
Because, like, there's no way that was a real doctor. That was just some chick in a coat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even believe half of those people were nurses.
Yeah.
Oh, and the freaking finger prick every time. Oh, my God.
So that's where nurses and stuff go to get... I guess they have
get
to have
pricked.
so many...
I'm pricked up, girl.
To do their, like, draw blood and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so they go there to get their...
I'm a phlebotomist.
So many hours or whatever.
Gonna prick you in the bottom.
No, just your arm. But some were fine. It always seemed like when I had to do my left arm, it was going to be worse.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I hate when they wouldn't ask you.
I know.
And they were just like, I like this arm better. Like, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. The pump in the arm, though, that got me. Like, if everybody else wasn't doing it, like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I was just always... It wasn't that bad either. It was if it wasn't that drive, I would do it more.
Oh, for sure.
That drive is a long drive.
Yeah, like if it was 10 minutes up the road or like on the way home,
Yeah.
you know, just hit it real quick. But yeah, like then it would be worth it for like $30 or something like that.
Yeah. What do you say it takes about an hour or so?
Oh, easy.
Like walking in and then getting called back there. You got to do all that, and then you got to wait in line.
Well, that was
there.
the thing. The more we kept going, the more people started showing up. So, like, you remember, like, sometimes it was a half hour just to get called.
Yeah, we would sit in the front for a while.
You know what I mean? And then it was like, oh, no, I need a Gatorade. Yeah.
We both had little
Yeah.
times we
Blowing
had
up.
to do that. I didn't even feel bad at all. It was just not pumping no more.
Yeah.
I was running out of blood. And that was one of those after work days.
Oh, yeah. But that's the thing. I was so tired doing it.
Yeah.
I was so hydrated, though. Like, my hydration was through the roof when we were doing that.
Yeah.
And then you can't eat any more spinach.
Yeah. My iron was high
Yep.
when I was there. Like, there was a time where it was almost too high.
Yeah. Although, I don't know. It's like, have you tried any of these non-whatever vapes? No, not at all.
I don't really do the vapes no more.
I don't know why. They're the easiest thing ever.
Yeah. But I just work. I don't know. I just like rolling a joint anyway. Not
Yeah.
rolling one. Actually, did I tell you I tried to do that?
No.
Did you see I bought all that shit? Like I got the wood tips and papers and everything.
Yeah.
So fucking hard. Can you roll a joint?
Fuck no, dude. I can barely pack the cone, as you've seen multiple times.
I was like, yeah, I just dump all this out and start it over.
Well, that was the thing. I remember Trish's one friend came over the one time, and I guess I just didn't have the party bong or whatever, and you asked her to give me a cone, and she gave me the cone and the stick, and I was just like, oh, she gave me two. This is fucking weird. And I tried to hand her back the stick, and she's like, oh, no, you pack it in with that. Like, sure you do. You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't know that.
I was
but
like,
you've always been just a bong?
oh, for sure.
Damn.
Or a bowl, you know?
Yeah. But see, like I always, and I heard somebody talking about this, like you get higher off of that stuff because with the papers, you're smoking paper too. And the whole time you're holding it, it's still burning.
Right.
So, and then if you're passing it around, like other people are hitting it.
Yeah, I'm
the whole
telling you,
time.
like a joint can last me 3 days if I play it right.
Yeah. But mine don't hit as fast, so I'll be high when it's done. You know what I mean?
I get you.
And I won't just pace myself to.
But then again, you're also, well, that's the whole thing. Like I'm telling you, you find something to distract you in between. And when you find out you're so distracted that it's been a little while since you were like, oh, I should hit that again, then you're good.
Yeah. But my thing is like, I've been going out on the hammock again. You just pick an album. Just like, oh, I want to listen to this album. Put it on there, just lay in the hammock and smoke. It's so fun. It's the best thing ever. And like I've been going back and just listening to shit like when I was in like high school.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of cool because you get to listen to it again high. You know how like everything's like raised as you're.
I get you. I won't have that experience.
No?
No, because like I mean, we've talked about my sheltered upbringing. So like I didn't really get music until I was already like, 16, 17 years old to like really start developing my own music taste outside of like just, all right, whatever's on Ben FM. You know what I mean?
But even that, I could go back and listen to that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the stuff I'm already listening to.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You've been smoking for how long?
Forever.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So like it's still pretty new to me.
I
you know
get
what I mean? I'm still going through the backlog of my old albums and listen to them high and be like, ooh, this is cool.
Well, that's the thing. Like when you compare the high to the music, it's great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I know you're not the biggest fan, but like Diggy Graves is kind of crazy. But like some of the bass can hit you just right to where it's like, oh no, I'm at the concert, I'm in the song.
Yeah.
Versus like, if you do a Pink Floyd or I don't know, I would throw like Brand New in there is a good one.
Yeah,
to where
like,
it's like,
especially like the one album you always talk about.
yeah.
Like that one. I mean, even the other one, but still. Like they're always fun every time you pick them up. I'm like, all right, this is going to be a vibe.
Oh yeah, for sure. But that's the whole thing. Like to just kind of melt into it, like to do the full album. I get where you're coming from. I'm just saying, like I don't get the nostalgia feeling because it's like I probably heard the same songs I was listening to at 17 earlier today and or yesterday. Because like even coming in, like leaving work to drive over here, they hit me with Avenged Sevenfold. Like, it's been forever since I heard them, but they were never like my go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they were like, I like Backcountry. I think that was on like the Guitar Heroes and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of,
Beast and the Harlot was another one.
yeah. Actually, I think Backcountry was like Rock Band. Beast and the Harlot was definitely Guitar Hero. I remember that.
Okay. But like, I've seen them live. Like, they're
yeah.
cool. You know what I mean? But like, short of the jams, I'm cool.
Yeah. That's how I am. Like, I didn't even know, but with Aerosmith, they have a lot of #1 like singles. Like,
Yeah.
They have a lot of.
Outside of that, it's like, what the hell? Because
Yeah.
I know I've introduced you to a couple of them.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's like a huge band, but it was never a band that, let me hear the whole album.
Yeah. Well, that's like, they even have a whole jazz album out there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's
But-
like a Blink 182 too. Like, I only know like the hits.
Yeah. No Boxing Day for this guy. But I don't know. I feel like it takes a certain band in order to do that, or at least a certain sound.
Yeah.
Because like one, I feel like most people wouldn't think of for me is Mumford and Sons, but it's literally just the Sigh No More album. But it's one of those ones, like, it's not something I would normally listen to. It definitely like opened my mind to the possibility of more music from them. I liked them as the wedding band, but it just, moving forward from that point, I had to cherry pick a song here, a song there, and then I feel like it's crap.
Yeah.
But that's one of those ones, like, if you could just sit and listen to the whole thing all the way through, like, it hits on a whole different level.
Yeah.
I feel like Glass Animals is good for that too.
Yeah. Do we still have, is that Gooey?
Gooey.
Gooey.
Yeah, we got that in Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Oh, yeah.
But that one, that's all right. I wish we had waterfalls coming out your mouth. But nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad we got more 21 Pilots. Center Mass is cool.
Yeah. It's really fun on drums too.
What are we missing?
From that one,
Yeah.
One Way, I think, is after that.
Okay. Yep, definitely need that.
I know Cottonwood is.
Oh, I need Cottonwood
yeah,
too.
We just need the rest of the
Damn,
album. Except
yeah.
I take our.
You can keep Intentions.
Yeah.
That's fine. Although I still want Paladin straight.
Yeah, so do I.
Like, I feel like I slept on that song for too long.
I kept saying it, I thought, and you were like, I'll do without it for a while. I thought,
Well,
they just got to take that gap out.
yeah. Although I kind of like listening to it at work because I'll forget a little bit,
You're like, why is there no music?
and then like when it comes in, it's just like, fuck yeah.
It is, I do like that kind of small part too. That's like, have you ever heard the Blood song by My Chemical Romance? It was the secret song at the
No.
end of Black Parade. But like that one's on here too, but I never play because it's just vocals. But it's a
Okay.
good, like, I don't know what it is about it. It's just a little catchy, like, minute and a half or whatever it is.
Oh, see that I'm right there with you because Say Anything. I forget which song it is, but like right at the end, he kind of like does almost like this little beatbox over this crazy little like instrumental thing, but it's like it had nothing to do with the rest of the song. But like if you could just clip that and turn that into a full deal, I would be like, heck yeah, like
Yeah.
give it to me.
Did you listen to Papa Roach growing up?
Just the two big ones.
So, like, the first album?
Just the first two songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That
Scars
was-
and
Oh, that's not the first one.
what's the other one?
Last Resort was.
Yeah,
like
there you go.
Yeah, that one. Oh, and Only Scars?
Yeah.
Because I know, like, Blood Brothers was in Tony Hawk. No? Anyway, they have a secret song
Yeah.
at the end of that, which I guess now you'd never heard it. So,
Right.
But that's another good one. It's like a acoustic song, and
Right.
it's so slower. Like, it's cool, but I don't know why everybody always did the, hey, let's wait. I think it's like 5 minutes
Yeah.
and then start it.
Well, that's where there was another back to Say Anything. There was a cool one. It's Home is Where the Hurt Is. But it's like it's a full song, then you have about a 10-minute wait and then it breaks into a whole different song.
Yeah.
But like altogether, I think it's like a 20-minute deal,
Yeah.
you know.
But I mean, now with the phones, see, you could just scrub
Yeah.
through wherever. But like on CDs, I never liked skipping CDs. It was always weird.
Yeah, I remember listening to some awesome ones on a CD, like Weezer's Blue album.
Yeah.
Live's Tossing Copper, I think it is. But that's the thing, like once the CD starts to skip, you're just like, God, please no.
Yeah.
I remember having to listen to some pretty bad ones too.
where you know, like, fuck, man, track 3 ain't gonna work. You know, like
Well,
sometimes
it wasn't even that. Like being in the car and it's like, oh no, grandmother's gonna put in what CD she wants to listen to, and it's the Grease soundtrack. Like no, or it's
Lightning.
Gloria Estefan. Well, it starts with Grease is the word. You know what I mean? Just like the movie, it literally follows the whole setup for the movie.
Oh yeah.
Good old
I gotta
Frankie
be honest.
Valli.
I don't know if I've sat through that movie.
I have more times than I can.
Sure. I mean, you got people playing the soundtrack on the road trip.
Tell me about it. I've even seen the second one a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although that one doesn't make it. The only one that comes back is the was it Frenchie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know.
It's the girl who went to cosmetology school.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's like, all right, everybody else graduated. Why are you still here?
Yeah.
You know? But not nearly as good.
Yeah.
Got to do the hand jive.
People don't really buy soundtracks anymore, do they?
They don't really put them out anymore.
I guess
But
not.
that
I
used to
remember-
be like the deal.
Yeah, like the Forrest Gump soundtrack's probably great. Like most of those songs on there were.
Well, I'd say like the last one that probably I remember coming out was Suicide Squad, where they had a 21 Pilots song on there.
But now, like, what's it called? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood had like older songs in it, and I liked it. And they made like a playlist on Spotify.
Right, but they didn't put out a soundtrack, right?
Yeah.
Because
But I don't really know who would buy.
Artists used to debut on that because didn't Paramore drop something for just the Twilight movie?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, because like that used to be the thing. It was like, all right, all these bands have a new song. They don't know how to really release it, so let's put them all together and sell the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I mean,
you go from there and pick out, like, I like this song. Let me see what else.
yeah, because like they would have some established songs on there already. Because like, oh, you want to buy the CD, but then again, it wasn't like iTunes was as huge as it is, or you know what I mean. So like, I see how it was a different time, but still, like, I like the idea of it.
Yeah.
You know, like if you want it to be a playlist, sure, but like give me new songs or like give me exactly what was in the movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like some of the bands that we hear on those movie soundtracks, like you only ever hear them on those soundtracks, but you know the songs without knowing the songs.
But what was the Aerosmith one they did for Armageddon? Don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah.
Was that only on soundtrack or was that on an album?
I believe that was on an album.
Oh, it was.
I could be wrong.
I thought there was like somebody they only did it for the sound, like a soundtrack.
I mean, it's very possible.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was that one or not. And I figured you would know.
That's the thing. Like, I'm a quasi fan. You know, whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah,
Just
I was
dropping
wondering.
it in there.
I was looking at you like, I hope he explains.
Nope,
I
not
just go,
happening.
yeah.
I'm just throwing it in there. No, but now, like I'm fan adjacent. Like I like certain songs, but they're not like my go-to band.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like when it comes to 80s rock like that, it was just the radio station, so I never really got into one or the other. Like I've never listened to, I think, a full album from like an 80s band other than Aerosmith though.
Oh, okay.
As like what's it? God, I can't think of the band name. With Slash, Guns N' Roses. There you go.
As soon as you said Slash, I could have helped.
Yeah, but no, like I hear that's like a big to do to like listen to that one. Never done it. You know what I mean?
Appetite for Destruction is really good.
Pink Floyd's The Wall. Never done it.
No, that one's a good one too. That one's a kind of listen to the whole album.
All right, I lied. All right, I'm thinking about it, but it's not rock. But it was like like Air Supply.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Or the Carpenters. Or,
Like as far as the whole album?
Right, just because of being in the car. And like that's what everybody else is listening to.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of fucking Barry Manilow. Jesus Christ.
And you never look back in nostalgia thinking like, oh, it's kind of hits now? That
Certain ones, but
okay.
then it's like, you had the songs. It was just like, can you please turn this shit off?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to hit me with, a Copacabana, like, by the time we go around the CD a second time, like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's another thing you got to remember. There was only so many songs on those CDs. So 9 times out of 10, you're listening to them more than once.
Really? You didn't bring like They didn't have
like
the little
we
CD
did,
thing,
but again,
Grandma loved it so much.
I'm not up there to change the CD. She's driving. She's not going to do it.
Oh. Well, who's passenger? Come on, that's passenger.
That was a whole nother thing. You had to weigh I'm sure I weighed the 90 pounds way before I weighed the 90 pounds, but you know what I mean? You had to follow the rules.
Oh, so you could have been nobody passenger? Could have been you?
Right, back seat.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like, oh, geez, you know, like, I don't want to hear this song again. Oh, this was my favorite song. Like,
it's not going to be yours.
You know, a lot of Michael Jackson for sure.
Yeah. I think that was that time, though. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, that was like young me. That was my shit.
Yeah.
You know? Give me some Beat It.
And I'm going to be beating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about the biggest disappointing cover ever.
What?
Fall Out Boy's Beat It.
Oh.
That was so crap. Even their We Didn't Start the Fire.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Maybe they're just not a good cover.
Apparently, so I got this from a TikTok, right? But apparently he left the band at some point to put out a solo album to try to be like Michael Jackson music.
Who did? Lead singer?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
And then, what is it? That Phoenix song is like the album that they released after he came back. But like that explains why the sound is so different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not the same band anymore. They broke up and then they
Yeah.
got back together. So now it's just kind of like his thing, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because what is it? The guitarist is probably the only guy that's still in there from the original.
Oh, really?
Well, he was a big deal, wasn't he? Was it Pete Wentz or something like that? I know he was.
Is that the Cameron Diaz? No, that's Good Charlotte.
Oh,
boy.
Yeah. Now, he was in a lot of different stuff.
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like, but like he was just like the emo looking guy.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. He always had like the beanie, but he had his hair out of it.
Yeah. If you remember the
The
A
blue
Little
cover?
Less Than 16 Candles.
Yeah.
He was the vampire.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I feel like even during all this, like he stayed kind of relevant. Like not in a really out in the public eye, but I've seen him more than I've seen the front man.
Yeah.
You know. But I don't know. I need some new music in my life. I just don't know where to really go with it because like I don't trust the radio anymore.
Yeah. I haven't for a while. I started going back like I listened to John Fogerty's what's that, Center Field album? That's a good album.
I don't feel like I fit. I want something heavier than that. But
Well,
like,
yeah, I'm just saying like for that it's not all like Center Field,
I gotcha.
but
That's not really my
not a
cup of tea.
CCR, John Fogerty. You know?
Because that's the thing. Like, oh God, do I hate Bad Moon Horizon?
Why?
And what's the other one?
Down on the corner.
Now the Fortunate Son. Oh my God,
You hate that? You're not American.
I don't care.
Dang, you got to leave the country.
I'll
now.
put
Go to
my
Iran.
wiener in the apple pie. I'll put a slice of freaking cheese on it. But yeah, I can't do it.
No.
I hate it so much.
How do you hate it so much?
Oh, it sounds like a fork in the blender.
Is it overplayed?
It's his voice.
Oh, so you don't like? How do you not? All right, I mean that's fine.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's not bad singing. Like I do like the Down on the Corner kind of one, but just like when it's, I don't care for the Who either.
No.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think he's good.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think the guy from AC/DC can sing either.
No. I mean it's
Like it's their sound and it's rock music, and like I'll bang out to like For Those About to Rock.
what about your knife guy?
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like I understand for what it is, but I don't
Right.
think that's good singing.
Like it's. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like it's not. Like if he was on America Got Talent, like him singing like that, they'd be like,
Oh, he'd
no.
get laughed right off the
Yeah,
stage.
but it works for that.
Right.
I get that. And
Just-
it's not like my kind of thing either. I don't put.
Yeah,
like,
because
let's
I mean,
listen to-
even who was that? Vince Neil. Like he can't fucking sing worth a damn.
Oh, what's it?
Motley Crue.
Shit, what the hell's his name? Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Is not a good singer.
Well, that's the thing. So I hate Bob Dylan, but I love Tom Petty. But
I like Tom Petty,
I
too.
feel like they're comparable in a lot of sense.
A little bit.
But it's just kind of like when Bob Dylan whines versus Tom Petty whining, it's like the difference between like, oh, look, that dog's whimpering. And like, somebody put that dog the fuck outside.
I don't know. I thought Tom Petty was all right.
Well, yeah, like I said, I like Tom Petty.
Yeah.
But Bob Dylan, I don't really know any of his songs at all. But doesn't he have, is it The Man in Me? Is that one of them?
Maybe.
And I think the only reason I like that song is because Saves the Day covers it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you really like Only There?
But like that's another one. Like I don't think he can sing well either.
The guy from Saves the Day?
Yeah, but they're like one of my top bands.
Oh. Well, like you said, it doesn't have to, as far as whatever good is. You know what I mean?
Because Tame Impala, great example. Like I don't really even consider that singing.
Yeah.
Like that's just kind of high pitched, doing whatever.
Right. What about like who's Reptilia?
The Strokes.
Yeah, like that song.
That's
like,
easy. You know
that's what I
mean?
mean. Like that's not really singing.
It's just me holding my notes. Yeah.
And it's all that sound like Pearl Jam. Speaking of which, that and Creed, like it all has that sound,
Right. Would you know your dinner?
And speaking of which, you just did Arms Wide Open for the first time last time.
I
we
sure
played.
did. Got to get it in. But that's the thing. Like, it sounds so good in my head while I'm singing, and then it's like I go to do it, and like, Jesus, dude. I don't sound anything like that guy.
When we were talking about covers, when you have listened to a cover, do you like it to be on par with the actual song, or do you like them to kind of do their own thing?
So if they take it creatively, it depends on which direction they've gone in. You know what I mean? Like if they really make it work for them versus making it like a project to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I think we've talked about it before, but like Blondie's Heart of Glass. We know what the song sounds like. Very upbeat, high tempo. You know what I mean? Like Disco Fever, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
The Toadies do a cover of it, but it's a slow acoustic version. But the way he does it is just like it's a new song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Completely. But like I don't feel like you can do that with every song.
Right. Well, I can't remember who did it, but somebody did Last Resort.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it acoustically, and it sounds like a totally different song, and it's crazy the way it sounds that way, as opposed to Papa Roach's way.
Right, because a great one would be Marilyn Manson, right?
Sweet Dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, his version is close enough that you hear the resemblance, but it is a 10 times worse song.
Yeah, I get that. It was popular, though.
It was, but
Yeah.
I think it was only popular because he was popular.
Yeah.
You know?
And it was a song everybody already knew.
Right.
So,
It's
what about Metallica's Turn the Page?
So I just don't think I like that song in general.
Oh, no, either
But,
Bob
I mean,
Seger or theirs.
I can appreciate like the instrumentals and stuff to it. Like I can appreciate it as a song.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not something I'm ever going to be like, oh yeah, turn this up.
No,
You know?
I like, it felt
Maybe
like,
if I was drunk, like if I,
maybe if I'm drunk or listen to that shit.
well, no, I'm just saying like if it was a very like somber bar, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I'm just like, I'm one too many to leave now. So I got to chill a little bit. And like that little wail of the guitar comes in and like it really, you know,
Like, I feel like they put their sound to this, like, kind of kept the song as is, but just put Metallica's sound on it. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's a good cover, I think.
Yeah, but like, how about Die, Die, My Darling? You know what I mean? Like them versus the Misfits. Like, is it
Yeah.
really even a different song?
No. Well, that was, yeah, I guess that was all from the same album. They all did the cover, but I feel like the Bob Seger one was their popular.
Right? No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, one for one, like, Turn the Page, good cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the other one just trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But coming from the same band, like, okay.
Right.
Because a great one for covers is Me First and the Gimme Gimmes.
I don't remember that one.
So they do a ska sound, but they do a lot of covers over a lot of different genres. But like one of my favorite ones are like the doo-wop ones.
Oh, okay. I think we talked about it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like it's such a cool sound.
Yeah.
For shit that you can just be like, oh, I know the words to this.
Yeah. What about what time is it? We got 1:29. We can talk about this and then
That's cool.
shut you down. But like when a band takes their regular song from the album and does it acoustically, like I think we kind of touched on that too a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that.
But
Certain
like
songs.
I like because it, like you said, it makes it a different song. Sometimes I
Yeah.
do like end up liking the acoustic version of it better.
Well, I mean, I like that in Say Anything. I mean, you can throw Saves the Day in there, but usually anybody that Say Anything works with, they actually do like a song trade. So where it's like, all right, I'll let you use our song, let us use one of your songs, and like they both release it in whatever next album they have coming out.
Yeah.
So we've talked about it before. They've done a whole collaboration with Saves the Day to do like Two Tongues, but they've traded two songs from their like earlier albums. It's Every Man Has a Molly from Say Anything, and I forget what the heck the other one was from Saves the Day, but like just listening to them play each other's songs, completely different sounds, like completely different vibes, but it's like I just know all the words to this.
Yeah. And it kind of gives you your other band that you like their sound to the song.
And now it's like I can enjoy more of your music because I can relate it to something I already like.
Right.
But they did a swap with Bayside. I think the song's called what is it? It's not unicorns, they're horses. But like for Bayside, it's kind of like a little bit more upbeat as like a diss track. You know what I mean? To where Max plays it acoustically, and it's almost like a depressed love song. It's kind of wild. But I love the acoustic version 10 times more.
Yeah.
But like that's one. How about Robot Voices with 21 Pilots?
Well, I think they heard that song to write Robot Voices. So that's an independent artist that what's his name? Not Josh Dunn, the other guy, Tyler Joseph.
Okay.
I guess he heard that song and then wrote the Robot Voices off of
so
that.
it's not a cover? Because they're like...
It's not, yeah, I don't think, because it's kind of, like some of the lyrics are the same, but some of them are...
But some artists do that when they cover.
They just add shit.
Yeah, like they'll change different stuff up or like add an extra section into it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, but it does kind of go with their kind of sound or their flow.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think. Okay. Oh, God, I just had it and I lost it. The cover band is Streetlight Manifesto. Yeah, probably not your... like a brassy kind of band. You know what I mean? Like ska, very upbeat. And then Death Cab for Cutie. God, what the hell is the name of the song? Oh, Such Great Heights.
I don't know that song.
Oh, you got to listen to it. But I'm telling you, the cover of that, because it kind of has like a techno, like almost like bubble popping kind of thing coming in early. But to hear that on the horns versus it digitally being made, it fucking does something. And I'm just like, hell yeah, you know? I don't know. I need to reach out, I feel like, a little bit in my music range, but I feel like every time I find a good song, I forget to like it, and then I never go back to it.
Yeah.
Like, do you do the random ass playlists and stuff they put together?
Yeah. I started actually doing that. I did find a couple songs, and I have like a random playlist I have, and I'll just throw songs on it. It's like it's all. I think it was like a lot of stuff that we were playing on Rock Band.
Okay.
And then like as I heard songs, I would just throw it in there. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like all the genres that are together in there.
Oh, I've been listening to something called Today's Chill.
Yeah.
And at first I thought it was just going to be like a, like the wind blowing or, like rainforest sounds. Like, no, it's actual songs and shit. But some of the ones that pop up on there, I'm just like, oh, you know what I mean? It almost gives you like that MGMT feel.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I wouldn't consider this chill at all. This is banging, Although I got to look crazy on the camera at work. I put one headphone in, and I mean, we work
I've seen
together.
you,
Yeah.
We both said the exact same.
I can't. I miss singing so much sometimes.
Oh yeah, I guess. But at the front, you were with other people, weren't you?
I didn't give a shit, dude.
Oh, okay.
Like I mean, you knew how loud it, or you know how loud it is in there. Like
Yeah.
I'm just jamming out.
Yeah, there's sometimes I walk in people's truck and they're going crazy. I'm like, oh, they didn't see me come in, and they're just still belting it out when they see me. So,
the best used to be when I had one in driving around on the pallet jack, but just some, or you know, the Fall of Troy. You at least know the one song.
yeah,
You know, but I forget it might be the song Mouth like Sidewinder Missiles, but there's one part in there like where it's like I think it's the same guy going back and forth, but it's kind of like just a real heavy like arm yourself from yourself. So he's like going real ham, and you can just like you're flying, nobody can hear you. And you're arm yourself, you know, just going.
Somebody's standing there waiting for you to go by. You're like, oh, yourself.
Yeah,
just flying by them.
That's always a fun time. Like, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like, if you're that upset about it, like you're probably the guy walking around Walmart on your freaking speakerphone.
Yeah.
And I'll end it there.
All right. All right, everybody.
It's been fun. Bye.
Oh, and enjoy the outro song.
Yeah, back up in the cypher word. This B-Rad on the mic, connecting thoughts that hit you right. Buck on the low and my done, that's how we close the cycle, right? High and hazy, we out. High and hazy, no doubt. Tune in next time for the real, the raw perspective we spill. Peace to the 5 boroughs, keep it ill until the next drill. High and hazy, we out. High and hazy, no doubt.